almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Clayton Kershaw.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
First pitch, 7-11.
This to third. Rojas with the throw to first. And the first out of the game is an easy one as we take a look at the Nationals lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Well, to me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Ahmed Rosario in the box here lets that one go for a ball. For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. One of the best pitchers of his or any generation. Swing and a miss. 1-2. 1 out, bases empty. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Kershaw deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Kershaw fires. Fouled off left side.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Goes down looking.
Oh, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Andres Chaparro. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Way high. 2 outs. Rosario runs. That's in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Mackenzie Gore. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy strike out per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Max Muncy, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Out there to center. Touches down. That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Struck him out looking.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Will Smith to the plate. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. There's a strike. Man at first, one away. Way high with that one. And the count is 1-1. And strike 2.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
In the dirt. In the air, left field. Wood. They got it for out number 2. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Tough play up the middle, and everything needed to be right there. Field that, get a strong throw off to first base, and I think the speed going up the line had something to do with it as well.
First and second, 2 outs. Pajes getting ready to hit. On the ground to the left. House. And that is the inning. Dodgers strand a couple Scoreless after 1. Back here in L.A., and here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Lowe needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. First pitch misses.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Pajes makes the grab, one away.
That assists third baseman.
Next to hit for the Nats, Brady House. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Kershaw, a tall lefty. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next offering misses down and away. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Smith sizing this one up. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting seventh, right fielder Alex Call.
Alex Call digging in for the Nationals. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. 2 out, space is empty. Check swing, called strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 down, nobody on.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
On to first, third out. Nothing doing for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Tommy Edman. Gore back to work. That one misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw, save.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
That one to first. Slides for the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Kike Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
One and two.
Runner on at third, one gone.
Ball two.
Squirts away a little bit.
2-2.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. Stays alive. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Two outs.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. So the Dodgers leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's the catcher, Riley Adams. No score. Kershaw back to work, delivers. That's in there. 0-1. Hit in the air, right field. Edman going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Jacob Young digs in now. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Swing and a miss.
No ball. One strike.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. First time up, he grounded to third. He swings and fouls one off. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. So they go quietly there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's a big power threat. Max Muncy. That misses. 1-0. And that one hammered, ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. That was an impressive running catch out there, Chris. And StatCast tells us he covered well over 100 feet to make that grab.
Clearly, that was not an easy play. I mean, he took a great angle to the ball and just had enough closing speed in the tank after that long run to make the catch. It was a wild ride, but a lot of fun to watch.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. Next pitch is outside. Ground ball to the right side, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. In there safely.
That's how you take advantage of a 3-0 count right there. You're expecting to see a good pitch, and that's exactly what happened. Just like that, it's a double and a really good at-bat.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Fly to left his first time. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Next pitch misses way outside. Man at second. Fouled off down the right side. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count's even at 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the 3rd. Popped in the air, left field, and he makes the catch. 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez reached on an infield single his first time. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Hernandez with a high fly ball deep to left. That's back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Dodgers.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1 so far. Check swing called strike. Strike one. And ball one. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Got it. Nice grab. And that's the inning. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, these Nats, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That's to third, Rojas. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Up next for Washington, left fielder James Wood.
James Wood digging in for the Nationals.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Way upstairs, and it's 1-0.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
That one fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
1 down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Three and 2.
Down on strikes, looking for the 2nd straight plate appearance.
Well, I thought there was a lot of patience in that at bat, but just the cat and mouse game, Kershaw just a master at it.
Next for the Nationals is the DH, Andres Chaparro. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Two down, nobody on. Clips the corner, and it's 1-1. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that one lifted in the air center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the inning, Tommy Edman at the plate.
Second baseman, Tommy Edman.
There's a strike.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next offering way off the plate.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today. A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Low, sizes this one up. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And that one fouled off. Robert to right field, way back, gone. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
1 down. Here's Kike Hernandez. Struck out swinging his first time. And a curve is down and in. And the 1-0. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Tap foul at the plate. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fights it off, you'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. Here's the third baseman, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 1. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
2 outs. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now it's Max Muncy. That one's upstairs, ball 1. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Balls,
in the dirt. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in L.A., top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Nathaniel Lowe. Kershaw back to work. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one not close. It's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Swing and a foul out of play. Outside corner, there's a strike. Outside low, and it's 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there, and with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
So 2 down now, and here is Alex Call. In for a strike. Good slider.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And And there's a ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a 1-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one just misses.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Swing and a ground ball. Edmonds slings to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Nationals nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now Mookie Betts. Betts in his 11th season, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball. And there's a foul ball. Turns and fires to Betts. Swing and a pop-up. Low under this one. He makes the grab. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. 0 for 2 in this one. Misses off the plate. Ball 1.
No, outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one ripped, but foul. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
That one is upstairs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And now Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 61 getting loose out there. Parker also getting ready. Two outs. Outside. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. No, that's a ball.
That's a good pitch there.
3-1.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Man at first, Andy Pajes now at the plate. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that is that. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Nationals nothing. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's going to be Riley Adams. Misses off the plate. Ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Kirby Yates looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Bonda, the power lefty, up as well. Next pitch is downstairs. Just missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one finds the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. Out to short. Bats up with it. Gets it to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Next to hit, Jacob Young. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The Dodgers trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're the top half of the 6th. And he hits a ground ball right side. Edman. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting shortstop C.J. Abrams.
So the Nats lineup turns over. And the batter will be the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. 1 for 2. Kershaw checks on the runner. Abrams back on a dive. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back. That's long gone. A 2-run shot, and we're level. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball and get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Kershaw will depart, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with a new arm after a quick break. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. He's making his second appearance of the season. Now the left fielder, James Wood, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one's in there, 0-1. Swings and chases a low one there.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Not close with that one, and the count 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Strike 3, Shohei gets the K. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 61.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And here comes Tommy Edman.
Second baseman, Tommy.
First pitch misses. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Zach Brixey looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Ferrer, the lefty, warming up as well. another ball. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Next offering is down low. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Strike.
Out towards right center field. Call. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, left
And here is Michael Conforto. He's already homered here in this one. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. One down, base is empty. On the ground, out to short. Fires in time.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Kike Hernandez at the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Reaching for it and brings it in. Nothing doing here this half. Seventh inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. We go to the top of the seventh. Now it's the DH, Andres Chaparro. Inside, just missed. And the sweeper catches the plate. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
now batting, first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Go ahead run on base. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. That's his strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three. So digging in, Brady House.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Ground ball right side, could be two. Quickly to second for one. Over to first, but it's offline.
Well, they had the chance of turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Alex Call digging in for the Nationals. Right through there for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Two outs.
1-1.
This one in the dirt. That one close, ruled a ball. 2-1. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Just missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And that one off the inside edge. You walked him. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. Now the catcher up to hit, Riley Adams.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing the run. Way outside, and a count 1-2. This one in the air. Rojas settles underneath it, drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. 7th inning stretch time. We are tied 2-2. Set for the last half of the 7th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Hit weakly on the ground. Abrams over to first. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Here comes Max Muncy.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a foul straight back. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Mookie now, 1 for 3. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Slice to right, and it goes just foul.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering is in for a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Score remains 2-2. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Kirby Yates.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Right through there for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tanner Scott, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Here's the 0-2. Ball one there.
That's a really good take.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Sets him down looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a base hit on a line. And a go-ahead run is on base.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now it's going to be Ahmed Rosario. That one missed.
1 ball, no strike.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Pajes sizes this one up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, James Wood.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
That one catches the corner.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
2 on, 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Outside corner, got him looking.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Will Smith.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
On the ground to third. House tosses to first. And they get the out on Smith.
Now batting, the right fielder, Teoscar.
And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And that's in for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next, for the Dodgers.
And now Andy Pajes, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. A little bit high, maybe. 1-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. And that one missing low. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Wood makes the catch, and that is the inning. It's the 9th, and we are tied. Back here at Dodger Stadium, Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Yates back to work. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
That misses, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Breaking ball inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Got it! And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Now the third baseman, Brady House. 0 for 3 in this one. Right through there for a strike. Just missed. Base is empty, one away. Here at the top of the ninth. And that's down and away. And that one fouled off. That's to third. Rojas slings it across, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Alex Call, the next to hit. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. And this is inside. Two down, nobody on. That clips the corner.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. We are tied 2-2. Pitching change here, Zach Brixey.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Curveball over for a called strike. Action in the pen down there. Kyle Finnegan looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. And there's a ball. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Grounded to low. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting left fielder, Michael Kershaw.
The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter. Freddie Freeman looking to start something with one gone. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. He's straight.
Outside corner got him looking. He can't believe it.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Check swing, no appeal. Trying to send this to extra innings. And that skips in the dirt.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Right through there for a strike. On the ground to short. Tosses across to first. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. Dodgers down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Tanner Scott. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Hesung Kim into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here's the catcher, Riley Adams. Fought off foul. Man at second. That one's in there. And that's strike two.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boone. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. There's a strike at the knees. And it's 0-1. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The tag, and he's safe. 3-2, they take the lead.
Just a huge at bat right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now up for Washington, C.J. Abrams. Foul ball there.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Young, the base runner at first with one out. And that is out of play.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of the 10th. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Way back there. And out of here. His second home run of the series. It's 5-2.
really impressive how he's able to take an outside fastball, get around it, and hit it with authority to the pull side. Most guys are popping up weakly to the opposite field.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tanner Scott done for the night. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Number 86 into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Up now for Washington, Ahmed Rosario. He's already homered in this game. On the ground to third. Slings to first in time. Two down, bases empty. Now the left fielder, James Wood. And that's outside. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Number 70 looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Number 78, the right-hander, also getting loose. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in extra innings. And a foul ball. Swing and a chopper out to short. Betts whips it to first. That ends the frame. So they get 3 runs on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors and nobody left on. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Nationals 5 and the Dodgers 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Kyle Finnegan.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The next offering misses. And the count now even up.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. High fly ball, right field. Call. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter, Max Muncy.
Here's Max Muncy.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. him looking for the strikeout. Just one out remaining for the Dodgers.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
Man on second, 2 down. And it's fouled away. One strike away. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. And that one handled. That's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boo. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.